Hey, you're listening and watching to Mark from Sephton.com. Right, today's video I'm going to talk about 5 success steps for entrepreneurs. Specifically for entrepreneurs, because they're the people that I generally work with, that you can apply these principles regardless of whether you're an entrepreneur or not. The first point I really want to share is follow your gut. Your gut, your heart, as some people call it, is what really defines you. You know, when you get this sense that you're onto something, even though other people might be playing it down, actually trying to divert you, if you really have a true sense that this is the right path, regardless of what other people are saying, then go with it. I do believe in the wisdom of having many counsellors and listening to what other people say. But fundamentally, you are responsible for you. You are the author of your life, and you get to write your own book. And so I'm encouraging you that whatever you're going through in life, follow your heart, follow your gut, and allow who you are to really make the decisions that you decide to go with in your life. Because at the end of the day, you'll only regret it. You can't live somebody else's life. You are called to live yours. So make sure you follow your gut and stay focused in terms of who you are and what you're about, even if other people are saying you should do the opposite. Follow your gut. Second point is to live out of your personal brand. A lot of my videos I talk about having a personal brand, creating your own revolution. It's really about finding out who you are. Mind mapping really helps kind of build your brand. It tells you a lot about how you think, how you operate, what motivates you, what encourages you, what you enjoy. You know, and that's really your personal brand. Make sure that you're living out of who you are, out of your strengths, out of your passions, and out of your pursuits. And just ensure that along with following your gut and being true to yourself, you're also living out of your own personal brand. The third point is to take risks. I think as an entrepreneur, one of the key ingredients is taking risks, and so if you're watching this, you'll be able to really relate and understand what I'm saying. I'm going to encourage you, jump out of the plane, and then your parachute will appear. And sometimes we allow and wait for the perfect environment. I work with a lot of people that are perfectionists. They like things to be done well, and there's nothing wrong with having high levels of standards and achievement. But sometimes it holds them back because they're constantly waiting for the right time, the right environment. They've got enough money, situation is good, you know, circumstances in their life are perfect. Constantly waiting. And I'll tell you now, the perfect conditions rarely come. So I'm encouraging you to jump out of your comfort zone. And when you do, your parachute will appear. When you jump out of the plane, your parachute will appear. It's a bit like faith. You know, it's that substance of things hoped for, of those we can't see. So following your gut, coming from your personal brand, and taking risk, it's going to really help you along these steps of success. Fourth point is to stop whining and start winning. So stop moaning, complaining about situations in your life, and sometimes even complaining about the circumstances that we're wanting to cultivate, which don't seem to be playing ball. You know, we have to appreciate that we have a life, but we're also a part of other people's lives. You know, relationships are intertwined, and we can't control and manipulate other people to get what we want. So we have to take responsibility for us. So stop whining and turn your whining into winning. You know, make that mental shift. You know, decide now that actually you're not going to complain about circumstances that you can't control and people that you can't control. Start taking control of you and your destiny. And the fifth point is to embrace and have a mentality and an attitude which represents true grit. Having grit is being just resolute and steadfast in the face of adversity, in the state of being challenged, when people question what you do and why you do it, when they disagree, you know, when times get tough, when you're discouraged, when you have setbacks, when there's just situations that just seem to crowd in and just pressure you. Have that true grit. Make yourself great by having a mentality of being really steadfast. If you really believe in who you are and what you're trying to achieve, then stand strong. Develop a mental toughness that regardless of what comes through those doors, whether it's problems with your health, problems with relationships, problems in your business, if you stay true to yourself and have that grit and decide now that regardless of what comes through that door, you're going to look it in the eye and you're going to take responsibility for your life, then you will succeed. Absolutely, 100%, you're going to succeed, you're going to overcome. And again, adversity is a great opportunity for self-discovery. They're my 5 steps of success for entrepreneurs. Please leave your comments. You can find out more about me at marksephton.com, and if you're not following me on Twitter, check me out. It's @SeftonMark, and I look forward to speaking with you next week.